So, in my local theme park news, it has been announced earlier last week that Carowinds is going to cut 10% of its jobs at the amusement park. According to the Charlotte Observer, for the second time this year, Carowinds has laid off an undisclosed number of employees. It says that the layoffs come after parent company Six Flags Entertainment Corp announced this month that it would be reducing its full-time staff system-wide by over 10%. This was confirmed Tuesday. It is also said that a majority of the laid-off employees were offered either part-time or seasonal employment. And if those employees were not interested in a part-time role, they said that those employees would be provided with a separation package and other benefits. According to the Charlotte Observer, the company has said that the layoffs are due to a strategic decision that required restructuring of some roles. And it has not been disclosed how many people had lost their jobs. This is very disheartening news because, as we all know, in this climate, times are hard and they're going to get harder. And for people to lose their full-time employment status, that can be devastating, especially if you've worked for a company for several years. And as a former employee of Carowinds, my heart goes out to those that are either losing their job or have to go to a part-time role. Because, as we all know, getting reduced to part-time means less money in your household. As I was reading the article, I was really thinking that, how Carowinds is one of the biggest employers of people between North Carolina and South Carolina during the summer, and summer going into fall, and fall going into winter, because you have your summer season, then the Carowinds season, and then into Winterfest. And of course, to do all of the wonderful things that they do at Carowinds, it requires manpower. It requires both full-time employees and part-time employees. And it is the employees that brings, and you can tell that I'm a Disney adult because I'm about to say, the magic. Because what the employees at Carowinds do, it is magic. And for the workforce to be reduced like it's being reduced, it is a loss, because not only do the high schoolers depend on these jobs, but also their teachers. There's a lot of adults that take on these roles as well to make ends meet. And I have been blessed to work for Carowinds, and I made a lot of lifetime friends at Carowinds. And this kind of also makes me a little nervous because Six Flags has closed one park, or will be closing one park, which is Six Flags America, which is located in Bowie, Maryland, which is near DC. And I understand that companies have to make tough decisions, which involve the restructuring of their employment force. But I have also lived long enough to know that when companies start doing stuff like this, cutting employees' hours, reducing full-time to part-time, it also means that they may be closing the park. And I really hope that that's not the case for Carowinds. I hope that this is a matter of that with these changes that Carowinds will still be around for a very long time. Because like I said, people around here depend on these jobs. Carowinds has been open ever since March 31st, 1973. And even though I am from New York, I would come down here with my family just about every year. And sometimes we would go to Carowinds. So I grew up going to this park. Now, as a younger person, did I ever think that I would ever work in that park? No, I was trying to get to Disney, work at Disney. But I guess life had other plans for me. So I have a lot of magical memories with my family at this park and with my friends at this park and with the people whom I've met working at this park. And I don't want it to go away. And it tides me over until, I can take like a vacation. This is like a staycation. And it's my local park and I enjoy going there. Now some may say, well, they're putting in new rides and stuff, so it shouldn't close. Now, I hope that's the case. But I feel like this is a testing phase right now to see how well the park will perform. And I would say that it might be a testing phase for 2 years. And then after that, maybe see what they're going to do with the park. But I would be absolutely sad if anything was to happen to this park. And all of the images that I'm showing you, all of this is from Carowinds. And to me, it's just wonderful and beautiful. And for this region to lose an employer like this, it would be devastating. Because I don't know where else in this region where you can have serious fun. That's one of their taglines, serious fun. Well, it is their tagline. I remember going to orientation and they used to emphasize the serious fun. But my heart goes out to those employees that will be reduced to part-time, and those that decide to leave. My heart goes out to you all, and I hope that you all can find some way to manage. And for those of us who come to the park, I'm going to ask you all to just be kind to the employees, to the people who do the rides, to the people in food and beverage, to the entertainers, the custodians, the security folks, the managers who do help to run the park, and all that work there. If I missed your department, please forgive me. Just everyone, just be kind and be patient, because they will be going through it to try to manage through all of this and to be able to give the guests a wonderful experience. So please, just be kind.